That is the key. Okay? If everybody in the world would buy property first, learn the skill of acquiring real estate properly from the ground up, okay, everybody would be financially free. But you're not financially free because they keep you in this loophole of credit. They keep you in a debt trap. They keep you in a bad debt trap. Okay? They keep you in the bad debt trap. Okay? That is why most people are broke. Let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep it real. Most people are broke from being in the bad debt trap. All right? So basically, no matter how much money you make, I don't care if you make $100,000 a year, $250,000 a year, $1 million a year. Like I was watching this video with this girl, she's a rapper or something, entertainer. She made $1 million in a year and was broke. It doesn't matter how much money you make, okay? If you don't change something up here, you'll always be broke. It doesn't matter how great your credit is. If you don't change something up here, your credit will go bad in no time, okay? Look at all these people that got all this money, PPP loans and all this money, 2020, 2021. Where is the money now? Gone. Don't know where it is. Them people back at their jobs, them people back hustling, them people back on the streets, a lot of them in jail and prison, all because nothing changed up here. That's like giving a little baby, a little 2-year-old, say a little 5, 6, 7-year-old $1 million. They're just gonna blow it on toys, clothes, a bunch of foolishness, and that's what's happening. They gave all that money to a bunch of babies. They gave all that money to a bunch of ignorant adolescents. Okay? Most people do not know what to do with credit. You're supposed to take credit and buy more assets. You're not supposed to take credit and go out to dinner and pay that bill in 2-3 years. Now that $100-$200 dinner is $200 to $600. It done double and triple. Okay? Most people, if you do not have financial literacy, you don't need credit. If you do not have financial literacy, 100%, you don't need credit. On top of it, if you don't own property, you do not need credit. And I want to say, if you don't own property that you acquired yourself, it was not handed down to you, because a lot of people, when property's handed down to them, they still don't have the financial literacy. Once you acquire property, land specifically, and you learn all the ins and outs, take about 2-3 years to learn all the ins and outs of that of acquiring property, put it in a trust, okay? Starting a business, I don't care if it's a storage business, an Airbnb business, I don't care what kind of business you start on that land, and it's going great. Then you go fix your credit. Then you apply for more credit to go fix up the land, do what you need to do to the land to make more money. The purpose of credit is to doing what you need to do to make more money. Credit is not free money. You have to pay that money back. You have to pay that money back. This is why I don't like credit. I don't talk about credit or anything like that. All I teach is land. Because, I like what some people be saying about credit, and how to fix their credit and stuff like that, M1, M500 and stuff like that. But what these guys don't really teach you is financial literacy with that credit, what goes with that credit. What they never say is you have to pay that money back. All they want to tell you is, man, I can get you 100,000 in credit, 200,000 in credit. I can teach you how to, some of them would say I can teach you how to build a business with that credit. But what they don't tell you, what they don't